Good afternoon and welcome to the Humidor Report. Justin here from Beaumont Cigar Club. Before we get into today's video, we'll just give you a reminder. Obviously, we can't miss the giant Callaway golf bag sitting here next to me. So our Callaway Los Statos Deluxe Fords promo is still running, and that's going to run through the drawing that's going to take place on May 31st. So if you haven't qualified yet or don't know how to do so, the brands we're featuring are Room 101, Los Statos Deluxe, and Alec Bradley. So all you have to do is anytime that you come in, buy any two of Room 101, Los Statos Deluxe, or Alec Bradley, and that's going to get you an entry to win this $350 Los Statos Deluxe branded golf bag. So for the most part, when you come in, anything on this table is going to be included in the promo, except what we're talking about today, and that is this little cluster of stuff right here front and center. That is Black Label Trading Company. So Black Label, it is only on the table right now so we can do the video. When you get here, it will no longer be on the table, so you won't be confused over that. But Black Label is something that we carried here quite a while back here in Southeast Texas. It's one we didn't do a whole lot with. It's one that kind of faded off a little bit, but we decided we're going to give it another shot, and we have brought it back in. And in fact, we've brought in some stuff we haven't carried from it before. If you've shopped some of the Black Label product we have had, then you're going to recognize things like Royalty, Rorschach, Last Rites, Killer Bee, and the Hornet, previously known as Green Hornet, but now it is just called the Hornet. What is new to us from Black Label is the Lawless. This is the new Sumatra Rorschach, and we have two things from Dissadent. Now, we're going to give you a little history first on Black Label, and then we're going to talk about Dissadent. So Black Label and Ovieja Negra brands, and that's also the name of their factory. Black Label Trading Company was founded, I believe, in 2013. So they celebrated 10 years last year. So even though they are still relatively new kid on the block compared to some manufacturers, they have been around for a full decade now. Now, around the same time that James Brown, yes, that is his real name, launched the Black Label Trading Company brand, another brand popped onto the scene probably around 2015-ish, and that was Dissadent. Dissadent was a brand started by a couple of retail shop owners from the Midwest, if I recall correctly, and unfortunately, the brand didn't do very well for them. It lasted just a couple of years, and then they ended up selling off the brand. Well, it is distributed now by Ovieja Negra. So Black Label Trading Company has picked up the Dissadent, and we have two of the blends from them. We have Rave and we have Soap Box. Now, Soap Box was one of the original releases. Block and Soap Box, I think, were the only two cigars in their portfolio when they released. So we have the Soap Box here back in its new incarnation as made by Ovieja Negra, as well as the Rave, which I haven't had the chance to try yet. But it's all here. I said including the, again, new stuff to us, Lawless, the Rorschach Sumatra, and the Dissadent stuff is going to be all new stuff for us here. But we're real happy to have Black Label back in the house. A number of you folks have asked it about it or said that you missed it and wanted to see it back. Well, here it is in force, back here in Cigar Club, Southeast Texas. So be looking for more of that. We'll have more products from them. They've got some very popular limited edition annual releases. We're going to be doing our best to get that in here for you. But if you hadn't tried them yet, come by and check out what's happening with Black Label Trading Company. Very Nicaraguan heavy. So if you're into that spicier, more aggressive Nicaraguan things, they've got it. They've got it all day, every day here with Black Label Trading Company. Once again, our Fords Los Statos Deluxe Alec Bradley and Room 101 promotion for the Los Statos Deluxe Callaway gift bag is going through May 31st. So if you haven't qualified yet, come get your entries in while you can. And make sure you follow us here on the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. Or you can even go to our new website, which is cigarclublatx.com. You can sign up for a newsletter there, and we'll let you know who wins that when it happens there. But again, this running through May 31st, so the promo's going, and Black Label is here, so come by, check it out, and try some while you can. That's going to wrap us up for this week's edition of the Humidor Report. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to turn on your notifications and subscribe and follow the channel if you haven't done so yet, so you can stay up to date with everything happening here at Cigar Club Southeast Texas. That'll do us for this week, and until next week, I'm Justin, and we'll see you at the club.